Well, hello, my YouTube family. This is Dr. Lee, so I'm back again with another one of my videos. This one is by Credentia. Some people call it Pearson View. And today I will be going over a simple skill, which is skill number 6, counts and records radial pulse. So there are only 6 steps in here. Only one area is bolded, and that is when you get your results for the pulse. You need to be within 4 numbers of whatever the evaluator gets. For this measurement skill, you will have a sheet that the evaluator will give you. At the top, it will be marked what your skill is, which is radial pulse right here. And then where it says candidate results, you would put your reading here, and the evaluator would put hers there. So you're going to want to make sure that you have this sheet, and you must document on this sheet before the skill is over. All right, so I will go ahead on and knock on the door, come into Miss Mary's room, and then we'll start this skill. Okay. So we will try to get one started. Hello, Miss Mary. How are you doing? My name is Dr. Lee. I'm going to be your CNA for today. So I'm here to take a radial pulse. So your radial pulse is on the side where your thumb is, and I'm going to be in that little groove area. I need to make sure that I have a watch with a second hand. I cannot use an electronic watch. We have clocks in the room here, so I will use the clock on the wall that has a second hand on it. So Miss Mary, I'm going to wash my hands to make sure my hands are clean. I'll provide for privacy. Wash my hands. And if I can have your hand here. Now, when I come over, I want to make sure I grab right here at the patient's wrist. Wherever I put my hand at, the evaluator will be standing on the other side of the bed, and she or he will put their hand in the same place I put my hand in. If I put my hand over here by the baby finger, they're going to put their fingers by the baby finger. When I'm measuring a pulse, I cannot use the thumb at any time. I can only use fingertips. So I'm going to come here, right on the side where the thumb is, put my fingertips there, and I'm feeling for something pulsating on my fingertips. I want to tell the evaluator when I'm start counting, when I'm stop counting, because me and the evaluator will be counting together. So I'm going to say, okay, start. Stop. Okay, now I have to remember that number in my head, whatever number I got. Now I'm going to say I got 75. So when I say stop, since I'm here at the bedside, I'm going to go ahead on and give the patient a call light. Miss Mary, you can push this button if you need to get a hold of me. So let me give that to you. Is there anything that you need before I leave? You good? Okay, great. I'm going to go ahead on and open up your curtain. I'm going to come over by the evaluator and say I'm washing my hands before I pick up that pencil or pen that the evaluator has for me to document on. So I'm washing my hands. So with my clean hands, I'm going to take the pencil, and where it says candidate results, I'm going to put 75 because that's what I counted. Okay, once I put 75 there, I'm going to give the paper to the evaluator. The evaluator will document whatever she gets right over here where it says evaluator results. I won't see what those results are. The evaluator is not going to tell me whether I got the right number or not. So once I've done all of that, I'm pretty much through, except for I want to make sure I end my skill with clean hands. So I'm going to wash my hands and I'm through with the skill. All right, so let's talk about it. Counts and records radial pulse. Skill number 6. So number 1, explain the procedure to the client that you're going to be doing. Number 2, places the fingertips on the thumb side. Fingertips on the thumb side of the client's wrist to locate the radial pulse. And you know it's the radial pulse because you'll feel something pulsating or beating on your fingertips. You need to count for 1 full minute. If you count for 30 seconds and multiply times 2, you will flunk. If you count for 15 seconds and multiply times 4, you will flunk. Okay, once you have that number in your head, always make sure your patient has the signal device. Wash your hands before you pick up that pen and paper to record your results, which is what I did. Wash my hands and then I put down 75. Now, again, I have to be within 4 beats of whatever the evaluator gets, okay? And once you've done that, you're through with this skill. So I think this is a real easy skill. If you have any questions whatsoever, please leave it in the comments section below. I'll be happy to respond. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. That helps me to keep my YouTube channel up. And I will see you again in the next video. You all take care. So long.